I was diagnosed shortly after my 36th birthday. My son was not even 1, he was just an infant at the time I found the lump, and my daughter was 4. And because of that, because I was young and I had just had a baby, there was a lot of misdiagnosis. Oh, it's fine, it's nothing, just having to do with the pregnancy. And so I went ahead and I pushed, and I actually had a mammogram, and that was kind of given the, well, let's check it in 6 months and everything will be fine. And it was at that point when I got back and then saw my doctor again that everything moved very, very quickly. The breast surgeon said, well, I have an opening tomorrow, let's just remove this strange mass. And when I woke up from that surgery, I looked up and my husband was there, and it was obvious from the expression on his face what the diagnosis was. And that's when they told me that, in fact, it was cancer. First thing I probably did, although I didn't realize that at the time, was I was confronting my own mortality. I was thinking there's a reason why it took 6 months to diagnose me, and now it's, you know, it's larger and it's more aggressive, and that's not good news, and therefore, my brain just kind of processed into kind of the dark side. And I guess at that moment, really what I started to do was write notes to the kids, because I was so sure that I wasn't gonna be here for certain parts of their life. So I was trying to think, now what would I want to tell my daughter? What would I want to tell my son on this thing? And I just started making notes. I remember writing to my daughter a letter about her first date, as if my daughter would even probably tell me when her first date is. She probably has already had a first date, and I don't even know, but I was telling her, just pick a guy who's smart, please. Pick a guy who's as smart as you are, please. And I remember with my son, it was, again, going to the girls, make sure you treat them nicely, and talking about being a gentleman, and then I was thinking, for his driver's license, I would just have a card that said, you know, woohoo, congratulations. And then after that, I switched gears. And it became, no, wait a minute, I'm not gonna miss these things, and I'm not gonna just give in here. From that moment on, I just kind of went into fight mode. Okay, I'm just gonna get through this. The advice would be, you need to live your life. You need to take care of the business of the disease. You need to find someone that you're comfortable with treating you. You need to be comfortable with your treatment plan. I always tell women to ask questions, and if they're not comfortable, to seek a second opinion. But always to take care of that first, but then to live their life as best they can and as normally as they can. Because I really believe if you just sit and think, I have cancer, I have cancer, I have cancer, I have cancer, then not only is it kind of taken over the cells in your body, it's taking over your mind and your soul and your spirit. And there was a poem that I read, actually, when I was going through my chemotherapy, and it was a poem about what cancer cannot do. And the last line of the poem is, cancer cannot conquer the spirit. My name is Trish Hayes, and next month it'll be 10 years that I have been cancer-free.